What was the most shocking thing you ever experienced when first hooking up with a new partner? I was pretty fresh out of college and at a house party with some friends who were a bit older. Started hitting it off with this girl who was 2 to 3 years older than me and a single mom of 2 toddlers. She pulled me into her bathroom and started blowing me. Slurped the soul out of me. She didn't fuck around. She was the first girl I had ever been with that was aggressive with me and was taking initiative. In hindsight, it's because single moms don't have time to fuck around. Anyway, it caught me off guard and I found myself going over the edge way too fast for my fragile little ego. I was stammering for her to slow down and she told me to just come, that it's the whole point. So I did. She swallowed everything and I was blown away that she didn't care how fast it was. Saw it as a feature, not a bug. We dated for a bit after that. Ultimately I was too young and immature to handle being a stepdad or whatever, and we both recognized that and amicably split. When I was still quite young, I hooked up with a girl and she went straight for deep throat, which, at the time, I didn't even knew was a thing that's possible. The thrill I had from unprotected sex. Insulin pump tethered to butt cheek. Not a problem, but certainly a surprise. Receiving honest-to-God proper blowjob. Before meeting my wife, all the blowjobs I ever received were tip of the head in the mouth and frantic hand motions. Ankle bracelet, lol. Looking back, that's why he couldn't drive to me. For my very first partner, wanting me to spank slap choke her. I am a soft dude, this was a really weird adjustment epiphany. Girl took a hit of meth beforehand. Went to hook up with a guy I thought was super fine, had a huge crush on, and when I took off my shirt, he looked at my back and said something to the effect, "You know, you can talk to me about any trauma you might have had in your past." He was being 100% serious, and I was totally caught off guard like, WHA. He then said, "It appears you've been whipped." It was then I realized this man had never seen a stretch mark before. I died a little inside at that moment. That despite all my generosity and eagerness to please, some women actually have quite powerful mental blocks that won't allow them to climax. I've gone down on a woman for close to 45 minutes, as in, lips never stop touching lips, and while she enjoyed it, the feedback she gave me was that it's normal for her to have difficulty. That she replied to my text the next day and didn't ghost me, lol. Her incredible throat and willingness to use it. She had a rape kink. I cringe every time I think back on our sexual relationship. The largest penis I have ever seen. I don't even remember how the night went, because I was distracted by the largest penis I've ever seen. Girl straight up close fist punched me during sex as some sort of feminist play. Went on a blind date years ago. Got along great. Couple dates later we did the deed, and to my surprise she was shaved smooth, very smooth. She was very hesitant to tell me she had alopecia. She removed her wig, which I kind of suspected she was wearing one, and there before me was a gorgeous woman with not one single hair. Shocking, yes, but also very turned on. The smell, it blew me away physically and mentally. I didn't even know pussies can smell like that. I thought I was going to die. How natural it was. I just did things and it all worked up fantastically. I'd heard about starfish before but didn't experience it until I was older. It was eye-opening because they were older than I was. I got nothing from them, like no noise, no yay or nay, and eyes closed the whole time. I was kind of blown away as I was trying to engage and they just didn't respond. The next day was all cool, like they were good with it all. It takes two, as they say. At least for me. Yusu Naito.